Hi, I'm Graham Manley from Ortholab. Today I'd like to show you how to pour up models very quickly, very easily and very accurately. To have a good orthodontic appliance made, you need good models. And too often we see models that are not really good enough. So I want to show you how to pour up good models every single time. So here we have our impression. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a small and a large rubber base former and I'm going to see which size it would fit in. It's obviously too large for the small one, and it's just about the right size for the larger one. What we need to do now is to mix some plaster. So I'm going to take a mixture of yellow stone and plaster. And this is the very important bit. I'm leaning the impression tray on the rubber bowl. I'm starting with some plaster right at the very back and I'm tapping it and I'm watching the plaster flow into the impression. This way you will not get any air bubbles in the impression. So I keep adding plaster at the back and I keep tapping it until it fills the impression. And then I just top up the impression. And then I put the rubber base former there and pour the plaster into there. After about 2 minutes the plaster starts to get hard and then the impression can be turned over into the rubber base. Just be sure that when you do that you take the round part of the rubber base former and put the impression forward like that, keeping it nice and straight. And so after a couple of minutes the plaster starts to get a little bit hard. You can then take your plaster knife and just trim the excess from around the model. Make sure you build up the heels. Once that sets fully in the rubber base former, the impression can be removed, the rubber base former can be removed and used again, and that will give you an excellent impression every single time. Don't forget, if you want excellent appliances, we need excellent impressions and excellent models. That's how to pour up a model without getting blows, without making it too thin. A great model every single time.